Welcome to the December 30th, 2019 Advance Report for McGowanGroup clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowanGroup, and your financial weatherman at YouTube McGowanGroup. I want to cover where we were just a year ago versus now. We're looking at a Dow below 23,000 this time last year. What was going on at the time? Looming recession, global slowdown, trade wars were going to take us into a global recession, according to many prognosticators. And what were we doing? Well, the first allocation that we had put in place was energy infrastructure, and the other was global high-yield bonds. Those two allocations, we used that correction and anxiety to scoop up high cash flow bargains at great prices. And, of course, this year's rally, in retrospect, people have forgotten the looming recession has been vanquished. In fact, it's safe for us to declare here on the December 30th broadcast, no recession in 2019, and we're certainly not starting 2020 in a recession. So what do? The technology stocks led this rally. And if you look at Apple and Microsoft making new all-time highs, partying like it's 1999. I want to highlight some allocations. Here's the effect of the tech rally. You can see the NASDAQ rising to about 9,000 for the first time in history, and it was just 6,500 this time last year. That power of the technology rally, biotech woke up. But where is the preferred spot for 2020? First, on the global high yield, still trading at discounts to the estimated par value that these control. And you can see this particular example of global high yield, total return 23% for the year in a fixed income allocation. That's another reason to tune in to YouTube McGowanGroup for investment strategy discussion that you just can't get anywhere else. You can see price risk worked for you if you were adding or reinvesting back here, and now those shares delivering a total return competitive with equity. And global high yield, still a great opportunity for 2020 based on global interest rates. Now here, a 22% total return. That's actually being extended this week. What we see on the energy infrastructure, high cash flow. These are the pipelines, liquid natural gas exportation, the pipelines coming out of the Permian benefiting from U.S. energy independence for the first time since the 50s. We want to own the toll booth and get paid the dividends along the way. This category went through actually a 5-year bear market cycle. Here's the S&P 500 earnings for next year. We've actually seen a retraction in earnings for 2019. Key question for next quarter. Another reason to subscribe to YouTube McGowanGroup. Wow, look at this. That's a 20% increase, the S&P earnings forecasted for 2020, 2021. Is that too optimistic? We'll get a read on it starting in January with the fourth quarter report. And if those earnings do rise, there's still good opportunities here. All right, on that energy infrastructure note, the S&P energy sector is worth less than Apple Computer. The entire energy sector in the S&P makes twice as much money with 4 times as much revenue. And December, it woke up. About a 5% gain for the month of December. Where was the gain actually better? Here, we've got nearly a 10% increase in the value of those pipelines. Tax loss selling ended. Many of the pension plans in California and New York saying no fossil fuels. Well, that was a great acquisition after tax loss selling ended. And it could be a 5-year potential double because the energy complex is still half price. There's a read on 2020. All right, YouTube McGowanGroup. I'll be back next week with the best in financial news. Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman. Join us at NetWorthRadio.com. Set your time for a 1-hour brainstorming session to plan your 2020 with more precision. And we want to help you make great investment decisions at NetWorthRadio.com. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowanGroup, your financial weatherman. We sponsor each week NetWorthRadio.com broadcast that has the charts and graphs, many of which you saw today. We also sponsor this YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe for fast breaking news, an alert when we post something in a market condition that may have changed. Our goal is to help you as an investor make the right decisions at the right time. And that's part of what this YouTube channel is about, as well as NetWorthRadio.com. I am well served with a team of 10 people, including myself. And that team that cares is actually made up of people who devoted to your net profits and your success, as well as excellence in service. If you want an educational experience to follow this up, get to NetWorthRadio.com, the McGowanGroup.com. Right here, we disclose our net client experience all the way back to 2001. What that includes, the bear market cycles of 02, 08, 2018, and the recoveries through the most recent quarter. That is true education of investors and exactly how our clients have done, disclosed right here. Further disclosures, value at risk of loss. Yes, investments are going to fluctuate. That's part of the reason for this broadcast. And that can actually work to your advantage. We'll build that into your plan. So I urge you to go to NetWorthRadio.com, fill out the preliminary client questionnaire, a free 1-hour brainstorming session by phone or at the Crescent in Dallas, and we will map out a multi-year plan for you and your family that's appropriate. Just because we talk about a security on this broadcast or any securities doesn't make it a recommendation for your portfolio until you have that written plan. Thank you for tuning in today, and we'll be back next week as your financial weatherman.